it's an interesting one though, because I find that I do meditate about 40 minutes a day now, and I find that it's a really interesting one because it's almost like meditation is designed for people who have overactive minds. But then the idea that you're trying not to have thoughts is what messes with so many people. Because it's like, if you're trying anything, then you've still got voices. If you say, don't have a thought, don't have a thought, don't have a thought, then you're thinking about not having a thought. So with meditation, it's kind of like, don't try anything, just notice when you do in fact have a thought. And that process alone is the thing that's going to, just like a bubble floating above your head, you just pop that bubble and you go back to thoughtlessness. It's the quality of noting, oh, I'm thinking, oh, I just had a thought about my future or what I'm having for dinner. And just the process of noting that is what brings you back to the state of mind where you are thoughtless. It's really interesting.
Well, I agree. And meditation can't say enough good things about that.
Yes.
I would say that many people have an inability to concentrate. The best stuff comes from a level of intention.
Yeah.
So no words, you just kind of. When you think about it, if you turn the light on and off in your house, you don't think I am going to turn the light on. You just do it.
It's automatic.
It's automatic. And so when we act in a way that is automatic, it just comes up and you just do it. There's no thought, we're just doing it anyway. That's that beautiful flow state.
Yeah.
And the longer we can stay in that, the more free we become.
Yeah. It's the thoughts that are almost like obstacles, isn't it? It's exactly the same. I mean, just to relate it to a lot of the guys mentioned, when you are about to approach a woman, it's why I think I'm certainly a big advocate of one of the first things I want to train guys to do is to help them create that sort of cause effect where it's like you see someone you're attracted to or you like the look of, and already you are walking towards them. It's like you see them and you start walking. You don't allow for that time where the thoughts are going to come and the excuses are going to come and the self-questioning is going to come. It's like you see them, even if you're having those thoughts, have them whilst you're walking towards that person. So at some point you're going to be right in front of her and you're going to have to say something. And it doesn't matter what you say at this point, because you've made that move.
Apart from this is a knife.
Don't say that. Don't say that. So if that's on your mind, take a few seconds. Think about it.
Unless you're in a restaurant and they're looking for the cutlery and you're like, this is a knife. It's all about context.
It is, and the manner with which you present your knife statement.
That is true.
It could be done dangerously in a restaurant as well. If the waitress comes along and says, how is your steak? So this is a knife.
I've really got to stop saying that. But yeah, that's. I guess when we step into the unknown though, like two of my favourite phrases. One of them I don't think has ever helped anyone, but I think it's the most helpful misunderstood advice ever. And again, I'm just saying this for my own personal enjoyment, but I love just saying before doing anything, either to myself or when I know someone's going to go on stage and do something. I love just calling to the side where they've got the audience there. Because I know a lot of speakers and they're about to.
Yeah.
I love just for my own glee just saying, before you give your talk, don't fuck this up. Do not fuck this up. So that's, because really, do fuck it up. It's alright.
Yeah.
There's no perfect way of doing things.
Yeah.
But the second thing is that let's just see what happens. Let's just see. I don't know.
You've got to let that sort of organicness, you've got to let it naturally unfurl as it will, and not try and direct things down a certain path.
Right. The more you do that though, the more you're going to get judged.
Yeah.
But the more you're going to get judged, who are you going to?
The more resilient to other people's judgment you're going to become. That's huge as well,
Yeah.
Especially coming into this industry as in a professional sense. It's like you know that you're going to get a shitload of judgment and loads of criticism and loads of keyboard warriors giving you stuff, and you've just got to take that plunge and grow.
Most of us live in a fog of habitual behaviour. We sit down in the same seats, we take the same journey every day, we behave in certain ways, politeness. And, the big mistake I think is we confuse politeness with manners. Now, I'm all for good manners. For me, good manners is about being present with somebody and just listening to them.
Being respectful. Yeah, kind of respectful, but just man, it's just not being rude. It's not being, it's giving everyone yourself when you're talking to them.
Right. But fuck politeness. Politeness is the rules society lays down for us to follow.
Yeah.
And most kids aren't polite, but they have good manners. And what happens is, as you get older, we live a life of politeness. And as you start pushing against politeness, the thing that keeps everyone polite is judgment. Like I'm going to be polite so I don't get judged. And it's a self-fulfilling flagellation, right?
Yeah.
So the way you break politeness is there's trees around here, right? Why doesn't anyone climb them? Because you'll be weird if you do. No, that's society saying you'll be weird. Why don't you jump down the steps instead of walk down them properly? No, because you could fall and you could hurt you. Yeah, maybe. So what? There's such a ingrained way of behaving, and it's different in different countries. We stop being ourselves.
No, it becomes almost like you're confusing nature's laws with society's laws.
Right.
It's like you're confusing the idea, as you use the tree example, that I can't climb a tree because society says people don't do that, with I can't climb a tree because people don't climb trees.
Right.
It's a social thing and not a natural thing. And there are natural laws and there are social laws.
Yeah.
I think the big point is that, yeah, it's so important to be able to delineate between what you're being told not to do from a social perspective and what you actually shouldn't do from an...
Yeah, I'm quite for not falling out of trees. That's a good one.
Yeah, I mean, it would be good not to break your back or neck.
In this interview or just in general?
Wow. Let's see how it goes, man. Let's not try and
Okay. So, yeah, you'll see polite behaviour around you everywhere. Like we're in a coffee shop right now, and free plug, and you would have had a phatic conversation said to you when you ordered the coffee. Hi, may I take your order? And that's there because if that script exists, it means more coffee gets sold. But this company and every company is telling you, hey, this is how you talk to people here. Like, that's their opinion. You can talk to people how you want. You can say, if they say, hey, can I help you? You can say, yeah, can you find me a better deal on my mortgage? Because I'm in some real trouble with that right now. And suddenly they're out of debt. They're like, wow, you've just taken the script away from them. And something beautiful might happen when you take somebody's script away. Their personality comes out and they laugh and joke.
Yeah, in a coffee shop, the easiest way to do, it's literally the perfect example. The easiest place to start pushing this is you don't order a coffee until you actually have an understanding of how the person is feeling today. So it's like instead of, hi, can I get a large latte please, thank you very much. It's like, hello, good afternoon, how are you? And they might be like, yeah, I'm good, what do you want? And be like, oh, actually take a step back, pause and be like, are you well? And they'll be, they'll be taken aback and they'll actually kind of think about it. Because it's, again, even when those things are said, they're said with politeness, like, hey, how are you? Fine, great, cool, can I get a coffee? Yeah, bye. Actually look at them, actually ask the questions, and you will see such a difference in the way they're responding to you, and the way they communicate with you. In some of the cafes, they'll give you free stuff. Pret a Manger is a big advocate of giving out free teas and coffees, so I always have with a lot of clients the Pret Challenge, which is go and get a free drink from Pret by communicating without just asking for what you want and then leaving it at that.
I think that's a beautiful exercise, and I think that's a great way, a great canvas to play, because what if you did go up and just went, can I take your order? And you went, I haven't actually thought about my order. I just want to do,
what do you recommend? What does the chef recommend?
Yeah, what does the coffee chef?
Yeah.
So never have that same conversation twice.
Exactly. It's a really good way into it.